Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on Wednesday, November 3rd. I appreciate you tuning in to all of our residents, our family members, team members, and Pinnacle Advantage members, as well as a few people we have here in the audience with us. Thank you for joining us for our weekly chat. Michael was called away this afternoon, so I'm going to be filling in. And we have a little agenda here talking very briefly about our COVID-19 dashboard and preparedness plan. We have Sharon Brown here with us to give a few housekeeping updates. Ann Hopper will be joining us here in just a little while to answer some frequently asked questions. And then Dale Smith, our chaplain intern, will round us out with some spiritual well-being. So thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it. Starting with our COVID-19 updates, our dashboard here at Cedar Field is currently green. We are green. We do not have any cases that we're aware of in any levels of care or with our team members. So that is always exciting news, and we hope to continue that trend. Likewise, in the Commonwealth of Virginia and our region, numbers continue to go down. There was a little spike I've heard through a couple of sources this past weekend with cases over the weekend itself, but overall, throughout Virginia, cases are going down. In Henrico County, for example, it did go from 5% or 5.3% down to 5%. So I think we're still continuing to head in the right direction. So we're doing well there. It has been a couple of weeks since we've been here on this 3 o'clock live chat. Michael did mention last week at the neighborhood council, that's what we call it in healthcare, at the resident council meeting, he was mentioning the booster clinic that took place. We had a very successful event a few weeks ago with Giant Food Pharmacy and in conjunction with Remedy Pharmacy to give out booster vaccines and flu vaccines to our residents and team members. Had many people participate in that event. Again, thank you for being patient with us and kind of following our little plan that we laid out. There were quite a few people that spent quite a bit of time developing that and making sure that we had the system in place to get everyone their vaccines. We were planning to do about 800 vaccines in one day, so that's a lot. So thank you for that. We appreciate it. Team members, we Pinnacle Living as a whole, it is a condition of their employment to not only be vaccinated against COVID-19, but continue with the boosters as well, and also get the annual flu shot. So the vast majority of our people have met that November 1st deadline. We are working with some of our team members that have some special circumstances to get them vaccinated here within the next week or so. So we still have a few more people to go, but the vast majority of them are receiving their boosters and flu shots. All of them have already received. Everyone that's here on campus has received their initial 2 vaccines if they received Pfizer. But we're getting them the boosters and those flu shots as well. In regards to our COVID-19 evolving preparedness plan, nothing has changed. As of today, we're not making any other recommendations or changes to that plan as of right now. We have been in contact with the Virginia Department of Health And as of right now, we're playing it safe and in all levels of service here at Cedarfield, and keeping all of those that current plan in place for right now. All right, that is all I have as far as COVID-19 is concerned. So I'm going to have Sharon Brown come up and give us a few housekeeping updates. I'll come back with a few operational updates, and I think we're going to have Ann Hopper go towards the end with us here. Good? All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening, all. The housekeeping department will be doing a carpet cleaning campaign service starting November, Monday, the 8th, excuse me, through December the 13th for all the cottages and the apartments. So you are interested in having your carpets cleaned, please give Gloria a call at 804-474-8806. Also, last week, common cards have been given out to all the residents for the apartments and cottages. Thank you for your feedback, and we encourage you, please keep giving me your feedback, and I will be returning your call, the ones that need to talk to me. And also, I'd like to take this time to thank all y'all for your patience, for me calling you, say I have to cancel your housekeeping, or we can't come, or we running late, or I have to put you on for the next week. Thank you for working with me. I really, really appreciate it. And things are going in the right direction. So if I can help y'all with anything, please give me a call. Thank you. Turn it on to Ann.
I am Ann Hopper, the nurse manager in the clinic. So I will be Dr. Shear and Ann today. Dr. Shear's daughter is sick, so she's home with her. The first one is, why do some people experience more side effects from the booster? And basically, this is just like any other vaccine, the way it responds to your body. You know, person to person. Some people have fatigue with a flu vaccine and others have nothing. So it's just your immune response. The next question is, how often will we need to get a COVID booster? And Dr. Shear's thought, she said, you know, it's anyone's guess right now. We have heard in 6 months for anyone that's immunocompromised. She's thinking maybe another one in 8 to 10 months. And she's hoping when enough people are vaccinated, then it will be like a seasonal flu vaccine. So hoping once a year. The next question, will the clinic be able to offer the booster in the future? Right now, we are only able to offer the Moderna booster. We did that yesterday, and we had 10 folks between team members and the residents. So the other Pfizer, J&J, that's out in the community that you would go and get that done, Walmart, Walgreens. And then my last question is, remind me what to do if I experience any symptoms. So really, you know, ours has been long enough, but this group that did it yesterday had the Moderna vaccine. If they have fever or feel really sick, they should call the clinic. If they had anything that's persistent 3 to 4 days, you know, they want to get someone, you want to get checked out just to see if it's something else. And that's all I have. Any questions from this group? Thanks.
Thank you very much, Ann. So I'm just going to go through a few kind of operational updates for this week and let you know a few things that are going on. First, kind of from the health services world, it is a big week coming up for us. On Monday, November 8th, Lavender Lane, which is one of our healthcare households, will be moving over to the new household building on the 5th floor. They will be moving permanently to that space. So the team has been working very, very hard over many months to prepare for this move. Both Katie, our household leader, George, our clinical leader, our nursing team, Lori Andrews, who's our move-in coordinator, housekeeping, maintenance, it can go on and on. It's been a really big team effort to get this space ready and also be prepared for the residents to move over to that space. So we have met with all of the family members of the residents that will be moving to plan out their rooms to a T, to make sure that they're as comfortable as possible. And our goal is to move essentially 20 residents from their space in one day and have them eating in their new household that night. It's something very similar to what we did with Morning Glory, our memory support neighborhood, back in the spring. So it's going to be a big day for us on Monday the 8th. They've actually started moving a little bit as of today. Our managers, our leaders have moved today. They're actually in the process of doing that right now. So Katie Zilkowski and George Lawson, our Lavender Lane household leader and clinical leader, will now be located in the offices on the 5th floor of the new household building as of today. And then Lauren Burnett and Melissa Whitesides, who are the leaders in our Morning Glory neighborhood, they are kind of temporarily relocating to the Morning Glory neighborhood itself. There is a private dining space / conference room in that area, and that is going to be their new home for the foreseeable future here until a new space is available for them. And they have moved down as of today as well. So if you're looking for those individuals, that's where they will be. All of the phone numbers and everything will stay the same as they've had in the past. So very excited about that move that's coming on Monday, and excited for the continuation of the household model and this philosophy that we're working towards here at Cedarfield. An update on salon services. So Michael really wanted me to make sure I kind of hit on this topic, and we just want to apologize that we've kind of put the residents in the middle of this transition to a new company. That was not our intention by any means. We're transitioning from kind of a private firm, private company, to this other company that is providing services in hundreds of communities across the nation. So just a few facts that I wanted to point out about that process and how they were selected. We did commission an RFP, which is a request for proposal process. We had 3 different companies offer up proposals. The Resident Salon Services, this RSS company that will be working with us, the current beauticians were also involved in that process, and then a third company that services many different communities across the region and country. We had those 3 people not only submit their proposal, but actually come in for interviews with a little action team that we had that had one of the independent living residents on that team. And we listened to all of their proposals. They did their presentations, and afterwards we sat down and had we were going to go around the circle and say okay, who do you choose? Who do you choose? But we knew that would kind of incite some bias into the conversation. So we literally brought out our hat and made our choices known and threw them in the hat. And everyone on that team chose the same company, and that was the RSS company, the Resident Salon Services. So it was a unanimous decision by the group to bring that company here with us. One of the rumors that's going around, which is absolutely not true whatsoever, is that this company or the owner of this company was friends with Michael or other people here on campus, and that is the reason that they received this contract. That is absolutely not true. This company did work at a community that Michael also worked at one point in the past, but by no means are they friends, or is that the reason that they received this contract. So please help us kind of squash that rumor. It is not true, and we really gave every company an equal shot at this, so that we can truly provide the best services that we think we can to our residents here at Cedarfield. So that new company, we're working on that transition process now, and we're having many different phone calls and Zoom calls to talk through all of the different details. We're hoping that they will be here on site and working here at Cedarfield by the first week or so of December. So coming up here before you know it. And if you have any questions about that, please feel free. You can reach out to me, Matt Dameron. You can reach out to Michael in the administration suite. Let's see. Cedar Chest. Cedar Chest is open tomorrow from 10:30 to 1:30 for anyone who's looking for a bargain. I know that's a mainstay here at Cedarfield, and we're so glad that it's back up and running. There's going to be Thanksgiving decorations, serving dishes, some early holiday shopping. So we really hope that you stop by and take advantage of that great little store that we have, and thank you tremendously to the residents who are volunteering and spending their time to help make that what it is, which is a big success and a big service for everyone here at Cedarfield, the residents and the team members. So thank you for carrying on that very important tradition for us. The scholarship, Cedarfield Scholarship, all of the applications for the next round of scholarships were due this past Friday, and actually today the group of the selection committee met and we're reviewing all of the applications and actually plan to announce the next group of recipients at next week's live chat. So please make sure you tune into that so that we can really recognize these team members and help them further their education. And just thank you so very much to everyone that has been donating to that program. It is very worthwhile and very appreciated by all of our residents. So thank you to everyone that has donated and continues to donate to that amazing program and really make it a reality here at Cedarfield. The last thing I will mention is the Alzheimer's Walk. So the Walk to End Alzheimer's is actually this upcoming Saturday, and a committee of residents here kind of decided, let's do something a little different this time. Instead of going out where there's a whole bunch of people and getting with them, let's do something here on campus so that our residents and team members can really be involved and really participate and not have to fight the crowds out in Innsbruck. So this Friday, November 5th, starting at 9 a.m. at the town center entrance, we will be doing a campus walk to end Alzheimer's. Carol Thompson, who is our fitness coordinator, she is actually going to provide some warm-up stretches for us, and we're going to have some brief remarks before we split into different groups. And there's going to be 3 walking options: a longer option that goes down the lane, kind of an in-between option that walks around the building and into Parkview, and then another indoor option that starts here at the town center and goes to Parkview. So all 3 walks do end at Parkview, and we're inviting everyone to the Parkview card room afterwards to have some healthy snacks, coffee, and to socialize with each other. And even if you don't walk, we invite you to stop by the card room down there at Parkview to socialize with us for a little while. And residents from our Morning Glory Memory Support neighborhood will be out there to cheer on our walkers out at the Parkview entrance as they cross the finish line. So we're excited to get everyone involved in that. The weather, hopefully, will continue to look good for Friday, and we'll be able to get some people outside. So we really want to have as many people as we can participate, because we think that it'll be a really cool event for everyone right here on campus. On the fundraising side of the Alzheimer's Walk, Team Cedarfield is actually in 3rd place in all of Richmond with $10,200 in donations at this moment. And we're still accepting donations through Friday at the box that's out here in the town center. So please feel free to donate. Donations go directly to the Alzheimer's Association to support their education, caregiver support programs, and to research possibilities of helping to end Alzheimer's disease. If you haven't already, please consider making a donation to this very worthy cause. So we're doing very well with that. Cedarfield is always one of the highest donors in the area when it comes to this Alzheimer's Walk. So thank you all again very much for your generous donations on behalf of Team Cedarfield. All right. I think that's all I have. Does anyone here in the audience have any questions? I don't have a little thing. Yes, Dr. Zaghetti.
You mentioned Saturday, and then you've mentioned Friday.
Yes, I'll clear. Yes.
So it's Friday, is that?
Yes, ma'am. So just to clarify, very, very good. Thank you for that. Just to clarify, the walk here on campus at Cedarfield is Friday, this Friday, the 5th, November 5th at 9 o'clock in the town center. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for that. Yes, ma'am.
Are you aware of the brouhaha that's going on with the hairdressers?
Yes. And that, so the question was, am I aware of what's going on with the hairdressers that are here on campus? And
Can they reach some kind of mutual agreement so they can stay? Because these are very experienced ladies. They came to our rescue with Kathy, some got sick, Alex rather, and we need to stay because they've taken a role morning glory, and a lot of people really need.
so the overarching question there is can the existing beauticians stay because they have done so much for us since Kathy Elkin's untimely death and helping us out. So I can say this with full confidence. One of the things we said to this new company is that you have to reach out to our current beauticians and give them the opportunity to remain with you all. Because
Is
That I'm not sure exactly what the offer is. I'm not involved in that portion of it, but we did ask that this company reach out to our current beauticians and give them the opportunity, and then it was up to them. We didn't want to be the middleman because it's their company and their employees. We did not negotiate that portion of it. We just wanted to make sure that our beauticians had the opportunity to go and work for that company, and they did. And the president of the company reached out to those two individuals to discuss that with them. I'm not sure where it went from there. We were not involved in that portion of it.
Or should have been. I have two babysitters here of people who could want them to stay. We feel that there's nothing to treat for them.
And we wanted them, that was our goal too. We wanted them to stay. That's why we made it kind of a contractual agreement that they would have to at least reach out to them and offer them a position. When it comes to compensation and things of that nature, we're not involved in that discussion. They hire their own team members. All right. Okay. We are going to end with Dale Smith to come up and give us a few words of spiritual well-being.
Hello, everyone. It has been an honor to serve you here at Cedarfield the last few months. As I reflect on my time, I am struck by how many of you have expressed a concern for our country. In both one-on-one visits and in group activities, I have heard your desire for us as a people to embrace our better angels, to choose peace over anger, unity over division. Here in this election week, I would like to share two short readings that call us to embrace those better angels. The first is The New Colossus, that famous poem by Emma Lazarus quoted at the base of the Statue of Liberty. The second is a prayer for our country from the Book of Common Prayer, used in the Episcopal Church. In the name of peace, and with the shared hope for our future, let us begin. The New Colossus by Emma Lazarus. Not like the brazen giant of Greek fame, with conquering limbs astride from land to land, here at our sea-washed sunset gate shall stand a mighty woman with a torch, whose flame is the imprisoned lightning, and her name, Mother of Exiles. From her beacon hand glows worldwide welcome. Her mild eyes command the air-bridged harbor that twin cities frame. Keep, ancient land, your storied pomp, cries with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. Let us pray. Almighty God, who has given us this good land for our heritage, we humbly beseech thee that we may always prove ourselves a people mindful of thy favor and glad to do thy will. Bless our land with honorable industry, sound learning, and pure manners. Save us from violence, discord, and confusion, from pride and arrogance, and from every evil way. Defend our liberties and fashion into one united people the multitudes brought hither out of many kindreds and tongues. Endue with the spirit of wisdom those to whom in thy name we entrust the authority of government, that there may be justice and peace at home, and that through obedience to thy law we may show forth thy praise among the nations of the earth. In the time of prosperity, fill our hearts with thankfulness, and in the day of trouble, suffer not our trust in thee to fail. All of which we ask through thy holy name. Amen. Thank you.